mother and how she does not, she collects a lot of data informally about behaviors, emotions, and all that, and she holds it against others. Again, very borderline. So I'm going to call my mother a borderline mother, not defining the clinical definition, but just someone that describing a type of parent that is not healthy. And so whenever I ask my mother how things are going, she'll give me the entire beginning, middle, and the end. And the whole transcript, she'll just say blah 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 said, and I was like, and then they said this, and then they said this, and then it's almost like I don't need to hear the whole conversation because it's privilege in a lot of ways. Like a lot of their thoughts and their reactions are really between them and my mother. So my mother, she doesn't share anything on social media, and I've been caught for oversharing, but I never shared transcripts of conversations without, I mean, to me, I might actually go to the care people and say, don't talk to my mother, because she will literally relay the entire conversation full stop and end to me. So it takes 15 minutes because she has to go tell the whole story, about the whole pre-story to the story, because I need to know the context. Toxic people love context. I don't put context on this channel. With the context is because I come from broadcast journalism. You should get that context in your 90-second cuts, your packages. If you can't, you're a shitty ENG editor. So, sorry, I don't know where the broadcast journalism came from me. I don't know where the hell it came from. I do feel like an alien. So, yeah, I threw a phone this morning, an office phone, because I was just so pissed off. Yeah, I'm really cutting back. My museum of telepathy, I might just pack all this stuff up, because if I'm going to be moving out, yeah, it's like, whatever. So, yeah, I'm kind of being a little vindictive right now, because I'm just like fed up. I'm so fed up. I'm so fed up. I'm so fed up. I don't love my mother anymore, and I shouldn't be afraid of saying it. I don't love her because I get so disillusioned when she's stable, and then when she's unstable, it's like, I just want to have a fucking happy day. Since when is that not? Since when is that so offensive? And I'm sick and tired of defending myself. I'm sick and tired of defending myself. I'm sick and tired of not having a venue to vent to people. I don't have any people to vent to because everyone around me I knew have been toxic individuals. There's nobody healthy anymore. And I had a Threads exchange on my news media account, Drunk Boston Media Fan, where people called me an ableist because I was talking about ADHD and borderline personality disorder, doing one of those unpopular opinions, which what happens when you say it when you start it that way. And I was just explaining it as one experience, and I got all over the world because the internet is not firewalled, right? And so people were calling me an ableist. I was posting an air check from the Phil Donahue show. They thought it was Dr. Phil. They didn't even watch the fucking thing. They just looked at the surface, and these fucking disabled rights people, can you at least look at these things before you making an opinion? Because you guys are just so you guys are fucking narcissists. And yeah, I didn't let it bother me because I don't let anons bother me. And if that is, then you shouldn't be online, right? But that was a contributing factor. But again, you just try not to let these things bother you, because these people They don't have full names. They don't have a location. So they could be bots. They could be trolls. They could be sex offenders. They could be anything. So trashing an anon is, to me, socially appropriate. And yeah, it's yeah. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna I'm going to I'm trying to figure out what to do today and how to get that all released next, because I don't want to go to the parade tomorrow. I'm already like checked out. I'm already burnt out. I'm like, that exchange, that 30 seconds of my mother like accusing me for not closing the door multiple times this week. I think she said something like, you didn't close it this week, you didn't close it yesterday. Well, yeah, I'm gonna tell you the real reason why. Yeah, I was cosplaying as a female. I didn't realize you were coming in, so I'm just rushing up. But I said the later part I said was I was ready, would say to her I was racing upstairs for something quick. I was gonna go right back down. And of course she doesn't, she doesn't took it, yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to close the fucking door yesterday afternoon. Go ahead, just use this, this is what ABA's, the female's wet dream of ABA professionals. I use the word ABA loosely, but ABA people, like a narcissistic man, will use the most trivial error as the most offensive infraction, because that's what they do. That's because feminism was based off toxic masculinity, because they had nothing else to base off gender equality on. They didn't take the good elements of a good female and mix it into something better. No, they couldn't do that. That'd be too positive. They wanted to find a way to have a license to be a nasty bitch. I don't like calling women a bitch like this, but and people find that sexist. Well, you know what I find sexist? When women act like men and then they run us over like a Mack truck. And Neil, get on WMUR at 6 on the top of the A block. No, it's always some pizza delivery guy that raped a fucking child. It's the worst thing ever. Let's turn our entire studio red as it's a breaking news. Jesus Christ. If I was a hiring manager, do not hire anybody in WMUR TV. They're the most pirated TV station. They're the most disrespectful news operation in any other state in this fucking country. They do the worst journalism. Is it fake news? Probably not. But is it fake outrage? You sure fucking right it is. If you want to fuck with somebody from the state of New Hampshire, because we can't fuck with people in the state of New Hampshire. No, you're a resident. You're a citizen. I'm not supposed to talk to you. Not supposed to talk to you. Teacher student boundary power differential. Go away. Go away. I'm state government. I'm the town government. Yeah, no, we're not supposed to engage with you. We're authority. We gotta look down on you. But hey, we're WMR. Hey, you want to do a quickie? You want to take off your panties? You want to do it? The missionary, like any old school people. Yeah, that's WMUR's relationship with anyone in government. They fuck with their sources, and then the rest of us get fucked. Evil. And then if you say anything critical, they probably call the FBI on me multiple times. I'm just going to say it right now. I don't care. It's my dying declaration. Hi, feds. How are you? You probably have a dossier on me. I hope I live till I'm 40. I don't want to live anymore. I'm probably going to tell my primary care in a couple weeks. I want my mother to bury me. And I feel so alone. I feel so alone. I get invalidated barely. I get fucking gaslit every fucking day. I get rejected every day. I just heard Scott Galloway's interview with Liz Plank. Apparently he's an Antichrist. And he from what he said on the Chris Cuomo pod. And Galloway wants us dead too. It's kind of funny. These people are a bunch of fucking pricks. I mean, I just don't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody. I hope I die. I hope I die. I hope my mother buries me. And, you know, I haven't gotten a lot of sleep for like the last month. Today I got roughly 7 hours of sleep. Yeah, from like 1 a.m. to 7:25, 7:35. I think I woke up about 7:35. I'll have to check out my notes. I think it was 7:35. It was 6:30 yesterday and 7:05. I think it was 7:25. Yep, I'm enjoying my life while it lasts because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here. I need to. This phone that I got on Ebola apparently doesn't work on the handset part. So I've tried to work on troubleshooting the problem. And it could be because it is made in like Far East Asia. It's Vodavi. And Vodavi, they made small phone systems like under like 24 stations and a handful of lines, but they made a lot of analog phones, and they made lots of analog phones, and I don't have a screwdriver ready available. I need to cool down, and I need to go upstairs. In between you and me, I'll have the door open. And I will close it when I know she's on her way home. And if she wants to gaslight me again, she's more than welcome to do so. But it's not to say that I'm going to give her one of these in my rhetoric. And I'm actually going to, when I sign up, I'm going to Google the New Hampshire Housing Assistance and start filing the paperwork. Because my region doesn't, my area agency doesn't do that stuff. Because we're supposed to be literally out in the community, but yet group housing is being built all over the state again. So what's this confusing messaging? The messaging is so confusing. All right, I'm going. Bye.